Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Realness. I am one of your hosts, Chantel Francis, and we got
Hi, I'm Michael Pez, and I have no beard today.
beard free. He does have a little bit of stubble coming in, so he's starting to look like his former self. But
Yeah.
when I first saw him, I actually did not recognize him. So
Just expect the unexpected, people. You never know what you're going to get with me.
babyface Mike or bear Mike?
Like bearish, or am I going to be like, I don't know, 16-year-old Mike, you know? What do you think? Do you like it?
I like it actually growing in, but on its own was too jarring. But growing in, I like.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I'm going to see what I'll see what happens with this. Like, I'm just,
Babyface though was too extreme for me. But now I like it growing in. But
yeah, so maybe instead of being so clean shaven, I might just clip it every once in a while, just to like, you know, I wanted to still see if I was cute. You know, like, I mean, I just want to like, I used to like rock the no facial hair my whole life and like did that whole thing. And now I'm just like, let's see how it works. Plus I also just wanted to shock a lot of people. And I had like a Britney Spears moment where I was like in the bathroom and I was like, no, and like I just shaved it right. I went right up the side so I couldn't fix it, and it was just I was like, no turning back now.
Wow, it's like it should be a motto for life. It's just like just take it to the point where you can't turn back.
I was the only hair I had up on my head is my eyebrows and my eyelashes.
There you go.
And the obscene amount of ear hair that I get. Fuck. That's the one thing about getting older as a man. Ear hair.
Seems amazing.
Like at least if you get ear hair, you can like cover it up. But like anyway, let's get to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Talk about the Bachelorette. What
a dumpster fire!
Woo! I mean, okay. My first thoughts are I was originally not blessed with having her be the Bachelorette. I didn't particularly find her beforehand to be that entertaining when she was originally, having her first date with Colton. She wasn't very articulate and wasn't really good at expressing herself. And I didn't particularly like the beat that she had with Kaylin. And so I wasn't really excited about her being the Bachelorette. And also, she was really, really young. But I'd have to say that regardless of my original apprehensions, I find that she did quite a great job. Like, I thought that she was entertaining and engaging as a TV personality. Now, as someone finding love, I think that she might have been too young and that maybe her decision-making skills weren't necessarily developed enough to make the right decision for herself for the rest of her life. But I enjoyed the dumpster fire in slow motion.
All right, so like my thing is that I think that she's ready to find love now. Like that's the funny thing. It's like I feel like the whole Colton season, I'm on TV and like I'm not that Miss whatever she was, wherever she's from, Alabama? No, I don't know, whatever. But she is now gone through this whole experience, has had heartbreak, Luke P, and all these things happen to her, and People Magazine, and it's like, it's awful. It's like when something traumatic happens to somebody, it's like how you deal with it and you move forward. It's like now she can like move forward having dealt with so much shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's
for sure. My biggest question though is, I mean, and this is also coming back to me not feeling as though she is capable of understanding her feelings, emotion, and knowing what's the best decision for herself. But she kept Luke P on this whole time, and she kind of explains herself for the reason for her doing it was because she knew from the beginning that he was there for her and she had a connection with him, but she wasn't she wasn't worried that he wasn't going to be there in the end. So bringing him along was like kind of like her safety net. And with him there, she knew she could always fall back on him. And if everybody else like effed off, like she would always have him. So I understand that's why she brought him along, just to feel as though she will, well, no matter what, would have someone in the end.
I got you.
But with that though, she was so blind to him being, I can't even describe the words. Like I just thought he was just a really, really not a good guy. Like he just wasn't a good guy right now. He's young too. And then she wasn't able to see that Jen wasn't a good guy. Like it was so clear to me that he wasn't a good guy, that it's just like, I know that we have more information than him. I know that we were, informed about like the girlfriend and stuff like that while the show was still going on. So obviously our opinions are forming with that in mind as well. But I didn't see their spark. I didn't feel that he was genuine. The family date was so bad at his house, and his parents were just like, or her parents were just like, I don't think he can take care of you. I think he's just about the music. Like, don't pick him.
Yeah. I just find it funny that like I came into watching the season. I think the first episode I watched was their one-on-one, in which he even says, he goes, I came here for music, but I'm starting to really like you. And I'm like, okay, well, shouldn't that say something? Like shouldn't there be like a few check marks, like when you like are dating somebody on this show? Should you not be like, so really, why'd you apply? Have you ever watched The Bachelorette or The Bachelor before? Like, that was the whole thing. Like, towards the end.
Do you have a girlfriend? Should be another check.
Yeah, like, when was the last time you dated somebody? When was the last time you went on a date?
When was the last time you told someone that you loved?
When you dating somebody the night before you came here?
Fourth one should be, did you recently say I love you to someone that thinks that you're their boyfriend?
When was the last time you said I love you to someone? How about just actually having a conversation with the other person instead of being like, oh, Venice is nice. Oh, I really like jumping out of this place naked with you. Like, it was just, anyway, so my thoughts is that guy, let's just say his music career isn't going to go very far. Maybe.
I mean, I think that he's, as I've said before, not very amazing. Like, he can hold a tune and he knows how to play guitar. I know 1,000 people, literally, that can do that. I don't know if he has the it factor. And if we look back at like one of those other what was his name, Wes, I think it was, that did the same thing on Jillian's season. Like, wasn't he like living out of his car and he was like the villain that wanted the like,
yeah, and didn't he have a girlfriend the whole time?
So it didn't really work for him. So he shouldn't really maybe like.
Okay, I got a question for you. Like, would you go on a show like if you would you go on The Bachelor?
Yeah.
Would you go on to find love, or is it exposure for you?
I would assume that there was no way in heck that I would find someone that I would want to marry. But I would love to try and see what would happen, and the exposure wouldn't be all that bad. But I don't believe that they would find someone that I would fall in love with.
Ooh, okay.
But Rachel felt the same way. Not necessarily to get exposure or whatever, but like she did not think that they would find someone that she would get married to or want.
Who?
Rachel.
Who's Rachel?
2 bachelorettes ago.
I don't remember her.
The only black bachelorette in
Oh, Rachel. I forgot what her name was.
So I guess like she didn't get any exposure. But anyway,
she got to go on shows and like talk about other bachelors and other stuff like that.
oh yeah,
So
she's rich, and she's seemingly very happy, and she's on tons of different shows talking about The Bachelor and Bachelorette. So I think that it's definitely working out for her, and she's a big sports fan. So I think once a week she does some sort of sports broadcasting thing about football or something.
Cool. So how do we feel about the ending? So Tyler comes out and sits down, and we're all sitting there going, well, she could just go back with Tyler, and at the very end, and I'm like sitting there going, just be like, do you want to go for coffee sometime? I thought that that's the way it was going to go, and it pretty much did. It just was like, she turns to him and goes, do you want to go we'll go have a drink or whatever? And I think that is probably the best way that this season could have ended.
Well, I want everybody to find happiness and love, and he was heartbroken, all that jazz. But I'd rather him have become the Bachelor. She took that from him. Unless they break up. Unless they break up. But I just feel that he was in the running. Him and Peter were pretty, I feel, pretty strong in the running to become the next Bachelor. And they were I felt so open and honest with her, and they really showed her that they loved her. And I didn't really see it from Jed. He didn't personally sell me that he loved her so much and wanted to marry her. He didn't sell me on that. And so I don't know, the fact that she dumped both of them, jumped Tyler, then she's like, well, do you want to go for a drink since I made a really bad decision and I broke my heart? I'm just like, you screwed up, girl. You can't go back to Tyler. He's too good for you now. I think he's too good for her.
I don't know.
If I were Tyler, I would have been he probably says yes for sure on TV. You're not going to say no. She asked in a nice way. It's sweet. He does care about her. And
the whole audience cheered and screamed. And that's exactly what they wanted. And it was really, at the end of the day, it's all about whether or not we're going to tune into the next season of The Bachelorette. And will I? I don't know. Will I tune into The Bachelor? If it's Peter, yes. If it's Mike, yes. And if it's Tyler, of course. So is that it? Thanks, Hannah. Love ya.
Yeah, I want her to do well. I want her to fall in love, but she's still 24 or 25. The fact that she didn't know to pick either Tyler or Peter over Jed means that she might not be ready for a long-term committed relationship yet. Just saying.
Well, all the best to her, and best to everybody that was involved, especially Chris Harrison. And I can't wait to follow Bachelor in
Paradise!
Bachelor in Paradise, which is going to be great because it's all about Demi.
Yes, it's all about Demi. But this is one thing I saw in the clip. I saw Mike, walking down with somebody. So chances are if he's on Bachelor in Paradise, he's not going to be the Bachelor.
Well, say that to Nick.
True, Nick and Colton both were that happened, but I don't know.
Okay.
Obviously, I want Mike to be the Bachelor, and I think that he would be a great Bachelor, but this is America, and I don't know if he'll pull the same amount of ratings as Peter or Tyler would. And even considering on Instagram, Mike's now up to about 350,000 followers on Instagram, and Tyler and Peter are both at about 1 million. So it's just looking at those numbers. Yes, people are yes, Mike, but not enough people are he's not getting the fair weather fans or the casuals. You know what I mean? They're getting a small section of people that watch the show. So I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Okay, well, I think that's all we can really talk about for The Bachelorette. And so thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
What do you think? What do you think?
That's our thoughts. Send comments down below of what you think. Maybe we're just talking out of our asses. Maybe whatever. But comment down below. Subscribe. Tune in to Reality Realness. You can find us on Instagram at Reality Realness with 3 S's. And you can find me at Michael Pez.
And me at Fran.
Perfect. So you guys tune in, and we'll be talking about Big Brother and all sorts of reality stuff in the next couple of weeks. So tune in, and we'll see you soon.